This is the Normal Nerds Podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff. And what else you feel like talking about? I'm your host, Maxwell Trucia.
And I'm your host, who thinks you should believe in your dream, no matter what it is, Davis Bates.
This episode is our weekly anime review, so sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds Podcast. All right, Davis.
Yo.
Weekly anime review. Back at it again. Great anime again.
Yes.
The world of anime is just beautiful right now.
Dude, it's spectacular right now. This was another amazing week of anime, and we still haven't gotten to your eternity yet.
And
like we're still like,
Lock.
and you gotta get on Blue Lock, which is also becoming a really good anime right now. I think it has a lot of good potential, so that's probably gonna be picked up in the next couple of weeks. So keep your eyes out for that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we had another spectacular week of anime. I didn't think last week was gonna be able to get like I say this every week. I don't think the week before it could be topped, and then it gets topped again somehow, which is just wild.
Once we get into it, I think
It'll slow down eventually, but
no, slow down. I think I don't think every episode was topped.
at least the last 2 weeks at least have been topped.
Now I think about it,
at least.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the last 2 weeks at least have been topped.
Let's start out with the anime we always start out with, and it's on the docket number 1, SpyxFamily, not Spy Family. SpyxFamily season.
Still one.
It's like 1 part 2. It's whatever.
That's a 1.
It's like, yeah.
Future generations will call
1.5.
Future generations will call it a 1.
Future generations.
That don't have
History
to watch
will be on my side.
Kids that won't have to watch a split season every fucking year. Great episode again.
Oh.
The show that can never miss. SpyxFamily with a lot of content in it actually this week.
I know. Don't you feel like I clicked to pause it while we were watching? I was like, "Is this an hour-long episode?" And not hour,
I know,
hour,
it's not dragging. It's just like, oh my god,
so much
content. Let's go. I was very, very happy with it. And I'm like, which is good because then we have like shows like My Hero where it 10 minutes feels like 30 seconds in my book right now.
Facts.
And so it's nice to have a show that feels balanced in the sense that we're getting a lot of content and it feels like a good amount of time in the anime. So yeah, but no, another great episode. We get to see Anya trying to enact her dog plan, which was
Operation Dog.
The best Operation Dog, which failed again miserably because Damien didn't pay any attention to her at all. But we did get to see, and you said it in the show, Becky
is becoming a character.
Yeah, she is.
I loving her.
She is spectacular. The moment, this was not a storyline I even thought that I wanted, but now that I have it, it's amazing. When Anya whips out her picture of her family with the dog added to it now, Becky sees Lloyd for the first time and goes
nuts.
Boy crazy.
It's so funny, dude.
Hey, my kid, who is this handsome? I thought she was gonna be about the dog.
The dog, yeah, that's what it seemed like.
Oh my god, such a cute dog. It's no, it was Lloyd. I'm like, I laughed so hard.
Dying laughing.
Yeah, I missed the dialogue that came after it too because I was laughing so hard. It was amazing.
Pretty much how he was hot.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And is he seeing anyone? Is he
her
single?
Mom? Is
and
her mom?
She's like, Papa's married a mama.
It's like, oh my god.
And oh my god. That's they go to the class and she makes a Lloyd figurine 3D model.
It gives him a battle suit.
Yeah.
Hey, foreshadowing.
That's a good point. She does punch it.
Oh, that too, yeah.
Yeah, well, I cannot call him an animal. He's clearly intelligent.
Yeah, that's true. But I thought him getting a battle suit's foreshadowing.
That'd be I know. It'd be really, really cool.
That'd be awesome.
She also
friggin' got the headmaster too.
Oh, she got that.
They were like, he would just. I love it whenever the headmaster is it's caught in his own ideology. It's like, this child is right.
No, I know. I'm so glad he came back into the fold. One thing though, I think solidified Becky for me was just when Anya was upset about that, and she's like, "Oh, I see what's going on here, God. Anya." I'm like, this girl is here to be the drama character. Watched all. She did it last season. I think she has been in the show a little bit because the dodgeball episode, she was the one character. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
I know, yeah, I know. But now she's the character just gonna be she's there to watch the soap opera. The episode opens with her talking about how she watches dramas and everything, and Anya's like, "I like cartoons."
Yeah. Shout out to anime on that one.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
So she's gonna be a great character moving forward. Now that she wasn't, but now she's gonna be character that
hope she's in
we're
it a lot
watching. I hope she's in a
more.
lot more. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's in every school episode. Yeah, I hope she's
Honestly,
there so much. She's
well,
one
at
of-
least she's in every school episode, but I feel like she just like dodgeball episode. She got a lot of screen time, and I think in the podcast, I guess. But I'm pretty sure we were talking about how great she was, and we want her more in the show.
Yeah, we did.
The
Yeah,
dodgeball
yeah.
episode.
Because especially in the dodgeball episode, we love her. Like,
Yeah, we were like, oh my god,
she's
this
great.
girl's
But now I don't know. Now they're just adding this new flair to her character that I'm gonna be like, ooh, this is gonna be hilarious.
Yeah.
She's gonna be there. I can't wait for like the moments where she tries to like set Damien and Anya up. Like if she has an episode where she like distracts the goons the entire time. I think that'd be hilarious.
That'd be great.
That'd be an amazing thing.
Yeah, the Anya-centric episodes like today, this episode where it goes to the school, I can't get enough of.
Yeah.
Damien the goons, these kids have their noses so far up Damien's ass.
Yep.
And I'm here forever. It's like, oh, Lord Damien.
Lord Damien.
Lord Damien.
Well, what do you want to make
I
today?
know. They're like, this
my
class seems super funny. This class seems lame. They're like, oh, yeah, totally.
Oh my god, my favorite part. Sorry, my favorite
Whoa,
part
whoa,
of the
whoa,
episode
whoa.
was when they were announcing the groups, and Damien and Anya were announced immediately, and Damien just in the background, he immediately goes, "God damn it!
Oh, yeah.
Fuck! Why am I with her?
He
No!"
literally says, God damn it.
He says,
in
"God
English.
damn it!" The reaction that he did was so fucking hilarious. I was like, this is my favorite episode right now because it's one of those things where I could see happening if I was like Paris when I didn't want to be with and I was like younger. I'd be like, if I was a little kid, I would say, God damn it. But like, I would have been like, shit, fuck, I don't want to do this now.
You would have said, God damn it, but you would have said, shit,
Fuck.
fuck.
Fuck off. Yeah, I would take out the bad words for kids. I was good.
Oh, you're saying, okay, you wouldn't say
But same
words.
reaction style. Like,
Yes.
God damn it. Why am I with this person? And I probably have done that too. And I'm just like, oh my God, I get this kid.
And
Good for
even
you.
though Anya is the best character, might honestly be the best anime character of the year. We'll talk about best character. It's
possible, yeah.
Characters when we when
Towards
we do
closer to
our,
the end of the year, yeah.
what?
Closer towards the end of the year. and
Yeah,
everything.
when we do our top.
Yeah,
We are doing a
year in anime recap.
year in anime recap. Our personal own rewards that will coincide against the Crunchyroll awards.
Yes.
The Crunchyroll awards are king. Obviously, you can vote. Go out and vote. Voting matters.
Voting matters
Vote
for anime.
Or yeah.
Wasn't there? What was the South Park episode? Vote or die, bitch.
Well, no, that was an actual campaign.
That was an actual campaign.
Yeah, that P Diddy did. Vote or die. It was the slogan. Yeah, that's why they did the whole thing on it.
I thought.
You thought that was a joke. It was not.
All right, back to the world of anime. That is better.
So, anyways, Anya might be one of the best characters.
that broke me a little, actually.
Anya might be one of the best characters of the year. But I love her. She's super cute, super fun, dumb, smart. She is telepathic. I would hate for her to be in my group.
She's such a ditz and a klutz, and
Yeah,
like she's not
like,
good at art.
Let me make this griffin with you. And he's like, okay. And then he's like, what are these? And she's like, jet
Rockets.
Jet rockets. And he's like, what? And
Those
then-
aren't in the instructions at all.
I know.
Dude, you said to make legs. And
He's like,
so-
make feathers. She makes he's like, how is it supposed to fly with this many feathers? She's like, she doesn't need to because it's got jet rockets.
was
It's like,
hilarious.
oh,
Oh my
my God, this girl is an idiot.
Yep, this girl is once again the smartest dumb kid around.
Smartest dumb kid around.
Oh my God, yeah, she is. That was just an amazing scene. He's just losing his shit there, and he's like, "Give me all your paper." To all the other
that
kids.
one poor girl sitting next to
I
Anya.
know that poor girl got shafted on this episode
Yeah.
because she had to sit next to Anya, who had her psycho face on the entire time.
Yep.
And then Damien, who was like, "Fuck you, trash! Give me all your paper."
Yeah.
And then the goon there, of course, was just like, here you go, Damien. Here's all my
He
paper."
literally, I remember his exact line because it's so ridiculous. Because those guys, boss,
boss,
yeah. He's like, everyone, make sure you save enough paper for me. And the one goes, okay, and the goon goes, but of course. I was like,
Fucking God.
but of course.
such
And I
goons.
just love they call him Lord Damien. Like when Damien turns around, he's like, hey, listen, guys. He's like, oh yes, Lord Damien. I'm like,
Lord
you-
Damien, yes.
They are the Goonies of goons.
They are the gooniest of goons, but they added in a little bit of Spice's episode towards the end of the school arc or the school episode there that I kind of liked because so they're goons, but I think they might in the near future start being Damien's friends more.
Yeah.
Like, they are friends right now and all that stuff, but I like just it was one line that they had at the end there where it was like, "Hey guys, do you guys want to go study for our midterms now or whatever?" Because children have midterms, I guess. And They go, oh yeah, you want to start with English first since you're terrible at it?
Yeah,
and
that
I was
was-
like, and he was like, that's a good ribbon. That's a
I
good
did
ribbon
like-
right there.
I did like how Damien
So,
too
like-
just said, "Shut up, back."
yeah. So I do hope that they like push that a little bit more, like they're
That
more
would be
like
cool. I didn't
good
think about
friends.
that.
Hey, I love the goon. I love the goon aspect.
Oh
of
yeah,
it,
gotta
but,
keep
like,
it. Gotta keep it.
I'm not gonna lie. Damien needs to have some friends.
Yeah.
I'm really starting to feel bad.
Yeah,
for the
no,
kid.
I do feel bad.
I'm feeling
for Damien,
really
'cause
bad for the kid.
Damien is like kind of a dick, but he loves Anya. So,
Yeah, he does. He loves Anya.
Oh,
And he is like wants his dad to love him.
Yeah, and his super evil fucking dad. Yeah, he wants him to love him, and it's pretty sad. And the butler was cool.
The butler, that's a nice butler. That's a
Jeans.
really nice butler.
They didn't even try on the name.
No, they did not try the name at all. Maybe we'll meet him one day. Who knows? But he was very nice and like trying to like Damien like think that his dad like cared about him and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you're like if Batman's parents sucked, you're the Alfred.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was kind of nice to see, but super sad for Damien.
I will say, besides the dodgeball episode, which is by far the best episode, but Damien still has one of my favorite scenes of the entire series. Is that when Anya like looks up and he cries and it's like, "Go, go, 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 go," and it's like, and his reaction and everything, and I was like, "This is what I'm here for. This is good stuff.
This is the anime I want."
And once again, we say it over and over and over and over again about the show, but it needs to be said every time. This show survives with random characters.
100%.
Like, you do not need the trio there. You just need one Anya, one. It's unbelievable. Anya's little recap of last episode.
Yes. Oh my God, that was so stupid.
great.
I loved it. It was amazing. It was in her voice. When I heard it in her voice too, I'm like, yes, Anya. It's like I love how they have her like creepy face everywhere this episode.
Oh, it's great.
Her creepy face was all over the place. This was great. This was just a phenomenal
I
episode.
haven't really watched that far. Do you think there's a character that could topple her as best anime character of the year?
I mean, I always love Tanjiro. It's very hard to beat him. It's gonna be tough to beat him. And yeah, well, we don't. Are we just talking anime that we're reviewing, right? In terms of character that we're gonna
like, be reviewed. Yeah.
Okay, fair. Then yeah, so it's very hard to top Tanjiro right now. I like Anya a lot, and she is spectacular. So we'll see, and we'll see as the season goes on. But I don't know, Tanjiro and Demon Slayer, he's infallible. So and that to me, for me personally, that's a character I usually like more. But we'll see as the show goes on. Anya is spectacular.
Yeah,
She's at the very
gold.
least, she's number 2 right now. She's
gold.
fighting for first, but like
Yeah, she's gold.
Yeah.
But then the episode cuts to like a thing with Full Metal Lady.
Yeah, Claudia or some shit like that. I don't remember her name. But
Yeah. Oh, it's like
it's the full Metal Lady. That's her title.
who
It's
knows her
awesome.
fucking name or
It's
the
awesome.
handler.
The handler, yeah.
And Twilight. And it's like a short little sequence just shows them being spies or whatever for some cool shit. But I do love the part where she's like, "What's going on with the plan?" And he's like, "Well, now she can jump 2 boxes and do 5 jump ropes." And she's like, "What the fuck is he talking about?"
I have no idea.
And
what's going on right now.
pretty sure Lloyd's a proud dad.
Yep, that's what it is.
I love it.
Yes, good. Yes, although dangerous to talk to her about this because like that could mean it could be giving away that he's attached, and then things could happen.
Yep.
But either way, it was interesting to see like that she is a public figure technically, and that she is tailed all the time, but that apparently the general spy organization in this country sucks ass.
Yeah, I
like
know.
they're so much worse than Twilight and the rest of the. I know Twilight's the best one out there, but even the Full Metal Lady and some of the other guys, like they're way better at being spies. So, but they do excel though with their secret police. In the next episode, it looks like a Yuri centric episode.
Well, before this episode ended,
Yeah,
it kind of ended and it was kind of like fun and whatever. And I was like, okay, yeah, it was good. And then they just gave us a treat
Yes,
of Yuri being fed, censored food.
it was so bad and so disgusting they had to censor it. It was yours cooking when she was like a kid, and it was like, uh-oh.
I love when he's like, nothing on this plate looks like it is pasta. Amazing.
And
And she smacks him in the face. And I was like,
when he started blacking out, I was like, yes.
I was like, this poor kid, oh my God. And they're like, and that's why he's so tough. And I was like, oh, okay,
yeah,
all
makes
right.
total sense. Makes total sense.
You haven't slept in 4 days and got hit by a truck. Are you sure? Okay, I'm fine.
I'm fine. It's nothing.
Yes. Next episode is Anya and Yuri together, which...
These are the 2 most ridiculous characters in the show. 2 most ridiculous characters in the show. And it's going to be spectacular. And they haven't met yet.
Yeah, they had.
They haven't met yet. They haven't met yet.
Yes, yeah,
and I remember when we were reviewing the episode where Yuri came over for the first time, I was like, I cannot fucking wait for these 2 characters to get together and
so
like
ridiculous.
hang out. Because they're going to be such dorks.
Yep.
And they're going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome.
Oh.
All right, so let's move on to the second anime we've been reviewing. And boy, fucking howdy, this anime is really fighting for anime of the year and might be succeeding. Is My Hero Academia season
6.
Yeah, remember I said the first episode. Okay. Anyway, season 6, dude, it's fucking crazy.
It's off the chain.
Yeah,
it's off the chain. It's off the chain. I like this anime. It's I have to say it every week. It's totally making up for all the shit that it gave us in the last season and a half. But dude, this stuff, I couldn't think of a better story right now.
It's crazy.
They're killing it. Shigaraki waking up. That is, I don't even remember what happened in some parts of this episode because Shigaraki waking up was so insane.
Yep.
It is like, and of course, as predicted, throwaway hero X something
or X something.
Yeah.
Who should have lasered Shigaraki
should have lasered
1,000 times.
1,000 times over. Should have put several eye bullets in his heart, like right then and there. He probably can regenerate, but at this point, should have blown up his fucking body. Died instantly, and he was actually only there so Shigaraki could get a cape.
I know.
The cape they've been teasing in the opening and in the trailers and all this stuff.
Poor guy. He was just a cape.
He was just there to get a cape.
Before we move on to the episode, I just want to talk about this. This is how good this anime is. Like, I was, a few people watching at work. Alex Mahir.
Yeah.
A few people watching at work. I'll come into work and I'm like, "Did you watch My Hero?" And they're like, "Oh my god, oh my god." And I'm like, "Oh my god." That's like how every conversation starts.
Everyone
with this season.
And I'm sure there's Uber Weaves out there where it's like,
it's
not as good as this super long Japanese titled manga that never had a chance to be an anime.
You all suck and you don't listen to our show, so that's fine.
Excellent. But this was so wild.
Dude,
what happened in the first episode? They were fighting Nomus.
Okay, I mean, really, like, so
things happened. I just can't remember.
Yeah. So they're fighting the Nomus. Eraserhead. You're right. Eraserhead is doing his thing. They're in conversations. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Endeavor does some punches. Gran Torino shows up.
Right. Yes.
But then
it cuts
to the kids, and that's where you get the great line, which I was glad when the woman's like, "Here's a cookie," and Baki goes like, "That would make my mouth dry," and they're just like, "Oh my god!" And
then Gravity's behind him like, "Oh, she's just being nice. Do you want to steal my cookie?"
Yeah, I know.
Something like that. Like it was some shit like that. I was like, "Yes, Bakugo."
Bakugo, great.
Amazing.
But
character.
that is like where the first user quirk of
it's since the awakening of
All for One, and that's like, you go.
This is the first time we got to see his face too.
Yeah,
this is really like his eye at least.
But that's where like the monologue starts, and like then like Shigaraki, the music hits, and Shigaraki just starts to fuck shit up.
Oh my god,
dude, this episode was nuts. They killed Crust out of nowhere.
Nothing. Like it was nothing, and he went out as a hero. That was nice, saving Eraserhead. But that was just like they killed. He was number 6.
Oh god!
Don't look it up. Don't worry about it.
No, now I gotta look it up.
In
my
honor
phone's
of
not
Crust.
even in the room, even though there's a laptop right in front of me.
All right, jeez. So Crust died instantly. He dies with a thumbs up too and everything, and it's like, wow, that guy's a hero. I'm sorry I shit on you so much for where your ranking was.
Well, dude, literally, I think I was like, like this guy that I don't have any feelings for. Now I have tons of feelings for him.
I know, right?
Like, what the heck? Wow, how could you guys do this to us?
I didn't realize how good of a character he was till he died.
Till he died.
But yeah, that was so wild. And then Eraserhead gets out of there and everything. Everyone looks like they get out of there more or less. And the doctor's all happy and all this shit.
That fucking weirdo.
And then we proceed to watch another 10 minutes of just Shigaraki annihilating.
Was 6, you were right.
He was 6, nice. He was just annihilating the surrounding city area. He's a nuclear bomb.
Oh my god,
that's what he is. The All for One quirk already makes him, an unparalleled threat and all this shit. But his own quirk alone
is insane.
Might be the strongest standalone quirk out there.
Oh yeah.
He
can just touch things and they die.
Exactly. He can destroy an entire city.
Yeah.
And be fine afterwards.
Yeah, I know.
Because we saw in the trailer, he's gonna be fine.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna be insane.
Well, so first of all, we actually totally forgot. Yes. We forgot the whole thing with Dabi and Hawks and Tokiyami.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that happened.
That happened too. That happened as well.
First.
That was really awesome. Really good too. God, that was so good. But it just got overshadowed because by something even better, which is awesome.
That's how great the show is.
That's how great the show is.
There's so many great things happening that it's just there's too much great stuff. But I don't care. Bring it at us.
No, but that was a great sequence though with Tokiyomi popping up there.
Tokiyomi, yes.
And saving Hawks and everything, his mentor and all that jazz. I gotta say, broad daylight with a fire user, literally his worst possible matchup ever.
I do like how they both have Hawks and Tokiyomi. Tokiyomi, I think. Tokiyomi, whatever.
Something like that.
Dark Shadow. No.
Dark Shadow.
Is that his name right? Dark Shadow.
Dark Shadow.
I love how they have the same like weakness.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just like generally fire and light and all that shit.
I liked how Dobby was like how Hawks like figured out Dobby's like saving up his
Yeah,
but he actually wasn't saving it up. He was just like purposely making it seem like he was slow. I was like, one of my favorite parts though, while we were watching the episode and the ice shot out, we were like, yeah, the nigga's Todoroki, even though we knew he was.
We knew he was he wasn't even near there at all.
We were just so hyped to watch his powers.
Yeah, we wanted him to fight Dobby so bad too, because like they're brothers. Yeah. And
dude, I was talking to this one person, and Mahiro was like, he's like, yeah, we don't know who Dobby is. I was like, what?
Yeah, we do.
Everyone knows who he is.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
If he's someone else,
I'll be shocked.
I would be shocked. And you know what? Good twist on them. Who knows?
Yeah.
They could do it.
Yeah, he's actually some distant cousin.
Yeah.
not some brother, distant cousin.
He just hates Endeavor because, like, one time Endeavor, like, didn't sign him, give him an autograph.
Or something like that. Or he decided to be the biggest fire user quirk out there and hero and more famous than him or something like that. Yeah, like some dumb shit. But he follows like big hardcore. I mean, we knew he followed Sustain's ideology because that's why he came on the crew originally. But he hardcore follows it.
Yeah.
But I think it's more he wants to kill Endeavor. But
100%. That's like the main fucking reason.
That's his main arc. You know. So that was, and then the Ice Kid, who actually apparently his power. I remember they showed this kid and his power was kind of crappy. He manipulates ice.
Yeah, he can't create ice, right? Yeah,
he's not supposed to be able to, but whatever he did here worked.
Maybe there was just a large supply of ice.
Possibly, yeah. So that was awesome to see and all that stuff, and then Tokiomi got away with Hawks and everything, and Hawks is. I wonder if the way they were saying it, I don't know if he has his quirk anymore.
I don't know.
They're saying his wings are burned away. I know they regenerate, but like if they're burned down, all the way past the root,
here.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, they could effectively
until Aerie gets her powers in check.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, then Lemillion will come back. But like, if Hawks' wings are gone,
I don't know. Maybe who knows?
Yeah, I guess she could just.
I'm really hoping that never happens.
What, they just use their power back?
Yeah,
I hope Lemillion comes back.
I hope Lemillion comes back. His power's really cool. So yeah,
here's my thing. I think she's like,
as long as All Might doesn't get back.
I agree. I don't. But I think it's gonna be something along. Either All Might will die before she like gets.
That'd be even
exactly right. Like, and then next episode she gets her power back.
So
she's
great.
Like, she's so young. She's a kid that like, unless they do a massive time skip, and I don't think, as far as I know, they don't do that right now. At the very least, she'll get like some rudimentary control over power, but no, I don't think it's gonna be enough to bring back All Might. I don't think it'll be enough to undo all of this stuff without killing him or some shit like that, like Shoma said to Deku. So I think she'll be enough to rate like maybe she can like restore things that are affected by her power already, and that's how she'll be able to fix Lemillion or something like that. But I think like because she has game breaking power right now.
Yeah.
I think something's that large won't be able to happen at her level, and I don't think maybe. Way at the end of the show, we'll see her grown up or some shit like that, and then she'll have superpower and all that crap. But I think as a kid, she won't have any kind of control to like in the span of the show to fix all that stuff. So I think that's how they're gonna nerf her and limit her and all that stuff. But they'll get her enough power to bring back Lemillion.
That would be really cool because his fighting style was fucking sick.
Oh yeah, it was awesome. I want to see more of it.
And then he comes back and then he dies, so we're right.
Yes, facts.
But like that, okay. So back to the nuclear bomb that went off.
Oh yeah.
Not only did Crust die, which was crazy.
Yes.
A lot of Nomu's gone.
Yeah. A lot of heroes gone too.
That was the thing. Like that was crazy. They showed like that street full of heroes and they just wiped them out. Yeah. I was like, jeez.
And that's like a huge chunk of heroes too. Like they were it destroyed an entire city again. Like
also, Deku and Todoroki, you guys are really strong, cool and kind of stuff. Maybe run when that stuff's coming.
Learn to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah,
like I did like 45% full cowling, and he like did a shockwave and all that. That was and like
what was the name of it? I can't remember. It was like Detroit.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was one of the U.S.
It was one of them. I don't know. Cool. Yeah, I thought it was awesome. I like how it worked for like a hot second.
Yeah,
showing that like, ooh, Deku might be having a power. But it worked for like a hot second, and then it bounced away because it got destroyed. But yeah, get the fuck out of there, guys. Like, and they did. They started running eventually. It just took them forever to do it. They probably could have been a lot farther away from this thing if they just started running earlier. But whatever. But yeah, no, we got the hit whatever the two quirks. The two big quirks in the show resonating, like saying like, because I think, so whatever. So Deku heard the first user, and it looks like Shigaraki heard the the spirit, quote unquote.
Yeah, spirit.
Because he's still alive. So
I know. Yeah.
I think it's just like a memory imprint from.
Probably.
I don't think they're actually in Deku. I don't think they're actually there. I think they're just like a
Part of the quirk.
yeah. I think there's like the users imprinted on there,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like they're like made up personalities essentially or whatever. You know, they're just like memories almost.
Memories, but
That can interact. You know, advanced memories. I think that's what they're gonna be, unless All for One is like, you know, now like trying to control Shigaraki. Who knows?
They definitely are going to do something with All for One because they.
Yeah, something else has to happen with him. Yeah, I'm curious to know what happens because he still has a copy of his own quirk, which is ridiculous. That's like game breaking. I don't know what it is.
He's insane.
Just be able to copy the strongest quirk, well, one of the strongest quirks in all of existence, and just start spreading it around. What the hell?
Yeah, he's something else.
Yeah, yes, he is.
But Shigaraki also gets Gigamon 200, the mountain giant guy.
Oh yeah, Gigamonchi.
That guy's about to go off.
Yeah, that's gonna be bad.
And then next episode, we get Endeavor v Shigaraki, which holy shit.
It already looks insane.
I know.
just the sequences they had in already was like, oh my god, this is gonna be an amazing episode. Endeavor might, Dabi has to kill him, so Endeavor might not die. But Endeavor's gonna get his shit rocked, that's for sure.
I don't know, maybe he will die. Or maybe Dabi doesn't kill him.
Maybe he goes after Todoroki. That could be possible.
Oh.
Yeah, that could be possible.
That'd be pretty cool.
We're making predictions here.
Yeah, a lot of predictions. You're doing a lot of predictions here.
This show's giving me a lot of information.
Guys, I don't remember the episodes ever, so like if you can remember what he said, like,
yeah.
pay attention.
I remember if I get it right. I usually remember it pretty well.
No, I don't remember. I do remember that I said season 6 and you said season 7. I do remember that.
Go fuck yourself. Yeah, but this My Hero, you're killing it. You're pretty much becoming. You are living up to what I wanted you to be, what I thought you were going to be from the second that you came on screen, and I'm very happy with it.
I'd say they're like 10 episodes away from being anime of the year.
I'd agree with that. I think, yeah.
If
they keep this up,
if they keep it up, that's ridiculous.
What?
That's ridiculous.
If they what?
If they keep this up.
Oh, if they keep this up, yeah. But it looks like they might.
Yeah, every week we're like, it's gonna slow down.
This is the first half of the season.
Or no, every week we're like, it's gonna slow down.
If they keep this up, it will beat Demon Slayer.
Yeah,
100%.
And then we got a Deku Shigaraki fight at the end. Like, what the fuck?
Go!
We haven't even seen the kids do anything.
No, we haven't. The main characters of the show,
we've seen kids do stuff.
But I actually think that's been a really, really good part of this.
I think
so far.
Sick.
Seeing the pro heroes who we've gotten spiced here and there, doing stuff and all that jazz, just go ham. This entire sequence, it's been awesome.
It's been great.
This has just been. They're killing it. Good stuff. Keep it up.
Yep. Great.
That's amazing stuff. One, then.
All right, and then the third and soon to be third out of 5 anime that we are watching is, and everyone's watching, is Chainsaw Man. I tried to do a chainsaw and that did not sound like one.
No,
anyways,
very bad. Don't quit your day job.
Yep.
Yeah.
So great.
It was an amazing episode again, of course.
Another good one.
They Denji's amazing in every single way possible. His I really like. So, you know, when you're in anime, you always have characters that have big, lofty dreams that want to, like, I'm gonna, like, do this
Hokage.
and that. Or the Hokage. Or, like, there'll be episodes where it's, like, there are some side characters that, like, you know, don't have that big of a dream. They'll change their dream to something bigger. Like, I want to be like this person instead, as opposed to just, like, I want to open a business, some shit like that. I don't know. Some small shit. I have no examples right now. I know it's happened because it's a trope. But
it's a massive trope, yes.
Yes. I really like that they just took that and threw it out the window and said, with Denji, he has a tiny dream for tiny titties, and he is just going to go ham on it. He doesn't give a fuck. He says, like, he's like, you all have your big dramatic dreams and all this stuff, but, like, that doesn't mean they're any more important than mine. And I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Damn right.
Yeah,
You're so fucking right. Good for you.
I was literally thinking the same exact thing. So sometimes when we watch anime together, I'll like say things like, and I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna save it loud. I'm gonna save it for the podcast. And I love when we both think the same exact thing. And we because yes, exactly. I was like, you know what? This is nice.
Yeah,
this is a nice change of pace. He doesn't want to be Hokage. He doesn't want to save everyone in the world.
He doesn't want to be the greatest hero in the world.
Greatest hero in the world. He doesn't want to be the greatest demon hunter or whatever all this kind of stuff. He just wants to touch some boobs.
Yep, that's all he wants.
Yep, and he wants to get laid.
He wants to get laid. That's next up. You know, that's next. That's part of his good life.
Yeah.
You know,
and good for him. And I fucking love it.
I think it's amazing.
I love it.
I think this made his character so much more in my mind. So I'm very happy they're doing that. And we got a great fight scene to start out with. Oh my god, this episode opened amazing.
Yeah, that's great.
With Power waking up and all this stuff, he starts talking to him and all this jazz, and reminds him that's like, well, you can touch my chest, you know, you did like, do what you're supposed to, and he just goes, yeah. It slows down, his arm gets shots off. It's like, no. Yep. I thought that was just they're doing such different stuff that like that anime usually doesn't do. They're doing more like, I don't want to call it American or Western or anything like that, but they're doing more like style, like that slow, that like, you know, the oh no sort of like scenes that like that happen in like a lot of like stuff I watched when I was a kid. Like Madagascar had like a scene like that. Not with the arm didn't get ripped off, but it was the same idea of a scene. And I think it's awesome.
It's awesome. Well, that's why I was like, there's no way. What? I was like, he's already gonna follow her? That's crazy. And then also his arm gets shut off, and I was like, let's go.
And it's a leech demon.
And once again, I just love that. You know, she goes on this leech demon, goes on this whole like, oh, you're pretty hot, blah 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 blah, and he's just like, I love that his like desire to touch boobs is infallible.
Exactly.
Like, it just does not change.
It cannot be taken down.
Tanjiro's out there with the goldenest heart in the world. It's like, I will always be good.
Yes.
And then, you know, Naruto's like, I will always protect my friends. And then Denji's like, and I want to touch some boobs.
Yeah.
He even finger got in this episode.
Oh my god, that was great. It's like, hey guy.
I'm never gonna say this guy's name. Ponytail guy.
It's really long.
Haro Yawa.
I'll get it eventually. I gotta listen to it more.
And you gotta be like, you know, after the hospital and everything, he's like, and you gotta be more presentable. And he's like, I'll try. And
like, I'll think about it.
I love it.
I think that's awesome. It's like he's saying like, yeah, I'll try and listen to you when I want to.
Yep.
You know,
I love it.
Unless I don't.
I love it.
I thought that was it. Just the dynamic they're creating right now is going to be so good in this show, and I just the battle itself too was like. Did you notice like this was a more because I guess you might be totally right about the chainsaw thing.
I think it might just be
totally right about the chainsaw
too many
thing.
Teeth
Because he was animated to the fucking teeth.
Yeah,
this one, and I was very impressed. And Mappa loves doing this. They love having characters do their running animation on like. Tubular like structures because I was watching the scene so like it's a leech demon so it's flinging its tentacles all over the place and he's running on them and like all I could think about was Jujutsu Kaisen when the root demon like shoots their stuff and they're just running up in that awesome sequence like they love their running on like circular object
it looks cool.
It looks awesome. It's great. So
I think they really did look at Naruto and like try to copy things Naruto
probably did. That makes sense if they did
because like the way their people move, the way like the speed is shown,
the way some of the fingers and the fighting happen,
such Naruto vibes to it, but like more of like a modern.
Yeah, they're animating the shit out of this thing, and it was great. It was a great fight, and I loved it. I loved they lost too. And we had to see a fox demon, of course, another dark-haired boy who's moody that summons things, of course.
Yeah, I don't like constantly comparing it to Jujutsu Kaisen, but I mean,
honestly, and Naruto as well.
But God, man, did they like to make it like Jujutsu Kaisen?
Oh yeah, they do. They love to do it.
I don't know who wrote this, but you wrote it very much like Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean, look at the guy. He's like, and you know, he's put together. I will say what I'm getting at is, I think. What's up?
Oh no, it's still going. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it's like these characters are Jujutsu Kaisen characters on crack.
100%. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I will say so far still I prefer Yuji and Nobaro as a squad because they're just like I love Denji and Power. They're tons of fun. They're laughable. They're evil.
They are. They're bad people.
They're bad people.
They're really bad people.
Like, they're degenerates.
Denji tried to like it was about to pretty much almost kill a guy with a car. Like, that's like
what a great scene. I love when they're showing all the people thinking that for Denji, and the one guy's like, you think I care if I kill a dude? Like,
and then threw me in my car at the demon.
Yeah. So like I was thinking about it in this episode specifically. I was like, I really, really enjoyed these characters. They're so much fun to watch and everything like that. But I do prefer Yuji and Nobaro. Like they're just because they're actually like good people.
Yes, they are.
Like Power and Denji will be good.
And I think they will be good and they'll have great chemistry. But like Yuji and Nobaro kind of had that after episode 1.
Oh,
like they had their idiot brain cells together. And it was great. They
were already super.
They were already so great. Yeah. So I think these characters will get there eventually. But right now, 100% Yuji and Nobaro, and they're not evil.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Power's evil.
Yeah, she's evil, and now Denji does seem like he's a good person, but at the same time, like
morals are like somebody. Yeah, he's a degenerate. He's a degenerate. That's what he is. Yes.
But the episode was really good, a lot of fun, and
cool powers and everything.
Cool powers, cool fight, and then it ends with a hilarious scene.
My God.
Power just busting in, and I'm like, these three are gonna live together. I am here for this.
I swear to God that the pink-haired girl, Mikima, or whatever her name is, like the girl's in charge, hates dark-haired kid.
Yeah,
I know she says like I trust you the most, and like sure, I believe that, but she fucking hates his guts. She gave him 2 of the biggest problem children on the entire planet that are both somehow she gave him a worse roommate than Denji.
I know. Denji seemed. Yeah,
I remember I was sitting there watching like Denji make a mess and all this shit. And I'm like, this is the worst possible roommate for this man. I feel so bad for him. And then the actually worst roommate for him shows up and breaks the door, shits in the toilet, doesn't flush because I don't like flushing, doesn't like to shower. I was like, and then what the fuck?
I love that. I do love that. She's like, Power said she would behave immediately. To I don't like vegetables, and throws them.
God.
I did really enjoy though Denji and
we're just calling dark hair boy for right now.
dark hair boy.
Yeah.
Dark hair boy.
Moody child.
DHB.
DHB.
Dark hair boy.
Dark hair
DHB.
boy.
So
Dark hair
DHB and Denji.
They like
together.
united against
I
her.
loved it. I loved it. They were just like, oh my god, and I was like,
you're a fucking degenerate.
I love it.
Take a shower. You smell.
Yeah, Denji's in the background, and then of course it ends with what we all were expecting when she's like, I thought you could. You said it in the episode in the beginning, but I was thinking it with this part. You're like, this kid's got to be bricked up right now.
I know,
like
so hard right now. And she's just like, now you can touch my chest, and like there's a bunch of very you're pushing it, anime. Like, you're towing a line right now.
That's the only thing is I think we're gonna get some of that in this show.
Yeah, you
think? I can tell this show has no limitation on graphics.
Yeah,
how graphic it's going to be, and like, because like his dream is to follow boobs.
Yes.
Now I'm assuming it's not gonna happen next episode.
Probably not. Something's gonna happen. Although he has 3 squeezes now.
But he has 3 squeezes. But it's like this is his dream, so we're gonna see it happen.
Yes, it's gonna happen at some point, probably. And I loved how he got down his knees like, you're an angel.
Yeah. I mean, literally in the opening is a picture of Power in like a bikini and it zooms in on her boobs.
I know. And then Denji in the background being a dog.
Yeah. So, no, it's gonna. Yeah,
I can't wait for next episode. And they're doing something weird. Someone can comment this because if they know more about it, but like, looks like they're changing up the ending every episode.
I don't know if I did mention that. It might have been every episode. We haven't looked at all 3-4 episodes. Or maybe
the first episode didn't have one.
The
second episode had one.
Yes.
And this is the 4th episode. I don't remember the 3rd episode had one. I have to go back and check.
Yeah, I don't remember.
This one definitely was not the one that we had before.
Yeah.
So they might be changing up the thing every time. I don't know.
That'd be pretty interesting.
That'd be
very expensive,
but yeah,
but very cool.
Whatever, do it up. I'm down for it.
Nappa definitely has the money.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, after the last run they had, they're swimming in it.
They definitely have the money. I mean, Chainsawman is gonna. Oh man, it's awesome.
Yeah,
great time.
We are living a great life right now. And I think all the anime out there.
I'm pretty sure Jujutsu Kaisen is early next year. So
no fucking way.
I think I could be wrong on that.
Could there be some overlap? You think?
What?
Could be some overlap? You think?
No.
No,
I think this will end, and then Jujutsu Kaisen will start, and then
fair, I guess.
And then life will just be glorious.
Life will be amazing. We have so much good. Demon Slayer starts next year too.
Demon Slayer starts next year.
I don't know when that is.
Tokyo Revengers starts next year. With Dr. Stone comes back.
See, we just had to suffer for a little while to get some of the greatest.
It's My Hero.
It was My Hero.
My Hero's bringing it all back.
Yeah, it is. It really is. After killing it all.
Yeah, Attack on Titan, die.
Attack on Titan, yeah.
Attack on Titan.
Go. Oh,
if that wins anime of the year, oh my
I'll be so angry. I don't think it will. I really I'm having hope. I have hope because like I just see there's no discussion about it online.
True, no one cares.
Everyone we talked to hated it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I think
or didn't even finish it.
So I think this might have been even too atrocious. Like, so there are weebs out there obviously, and they vote. But then there are also people like us, the normal nerds.
Yep.
That also vote.
Yep.
And hated this shit.
Yeah.
So I think we got him this year, guys. I think we aren't the minority vote this time.
I think you have a chance because it's clearly obvious if you look at the past animes, it's always Shonen that wins.
Oh yeah, because Shonen is the best.
Always wins.
Shonen is king.
So My Hero definitely has a chance. Demon Slayer definitely has a chance. I do think SpyxFamily has a big chance, but I don't think it's. The anime community is still full of 8-year-old boys, so they need the punchy and fighty. They always want the punchy and fighty. Yes, there is a huge contingent,
and men who truly enjoy actual content. They also enjoy the shonen. Yes,
shonen literally means it's for young boys, but that's okay.
I think it's transcended that term now.
Nope,
it was for young boys, and then those young boys grew up and they grew with them.
Anyways,
it grew with them.
So that will definitely always win. I think will always win, which is good. And I just feel like Attack on Titan just definitely doesn't,
I don't think it has it. I think it was so bad, and no one wants no one wants this 3rd season. No one wants it.
Nobody even cares. I really honestly hope. I hate that we have to watch it. I really do hate that we have to watch it.
We do have to watch it.
I hate it.
We got to shit on it every week.
I know, but I hate that we have to watch it because I literally don't think I would.
No, I don't think I would either.
I don't think I would. If
and honestly, they're doing like a very this is like bad for them because like people were already circulating, Attack on Titan ending spoilers, but like before the season even started, like when the season first started.
Yeah.
So like it's pushing it off. Like that just means that it's circulating more, and people are even talking about it even less.
Yeah.
Like so.
After we gassed up Mappa too.
I know we gassed them up so hard because they deserved it at that point.
Maybe Map was purposely doing this because they knew, because they were like, all right, so Jujutsu Kaisen's coming out, and we want that to win and not Attack on Titan. So let's make Attack on Titan really shitty. And they're like, now Chainsaw Man was coming out, and we want Chainsaw Man to win and not Attack on Titan. So let's make Attack on Titan really shitty.
Low-key, you've been pushing this idea for a long time, and I was always like,
Wit knew it was gonna be bad.
They knew it was gonna be bad, and they were like, fuck it, let's not even bother with it anymore. And I was always like, it's kind of right, but maybe they just like it was some weird transfer over and they couldn't do it. I actually think you're correct.
That Wit knew was
like I think you knew that they were just like that Wit bailed on it and it was gonna be so bad we don't want to do it, and Mappa was just like, well, you know what? We'll finish up this piece of garbage just to say that we did it, but we're not going to put any effort into it at all.
It doesn't look like they put any effort into the art like they do like on their other shows.
All their other shows,
like,
too.
It was crazy because Jujutsu Kaisen and Attack on Titan was coming out at the same time. Yeah. And Jujutsu Kaisen was literally like, it
was insane.
And like,
it was like hurting our brain to think about it. Because
so
why is one so good and one is so bad?
Yeah. And look at Wit. Wit clearly has a talent. They do SpyxFamily. Like,
oh my God,
they know what they're doing. Like, the first 3 seasons of Attack on Titan are
they're the great.
Amazing.
No, they are a great anime.
Yeah.
And I will always tell people that the first 3 seasons are an amazing anime.
Yeah. And then stop.
Yep. Don't ever watch any more.
Yep.
Just read a synopsis of the ending because you're not going to like it.
This is our semi-annual shitting on Attack on Titan episode, just like our semi-annual shitting on Winter episode. Yes. Get used to it if you listen to the podcast. It will keep happening.
Yes, it will.
Thank you, Normal Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.